It's my new color. It is. I never thought I would.
I used to have
yellow, but
I do like mustard as well.
Mustard corduroys.
Oh,
Yes,
yes, I would.
We're back.
We're
love to
here.
have mustard corduroys.
Sorry it took so long. We had shit to do, unfortunately. Okay,
All right, ready.
so
Are
you
you-
guys are about halfway up the hill.
Oh, I'm up.
You're up now?
Yeah,
Okay.
with a few hit points.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a little bit darker here than normal because of the awnings on everything.
Okay.
Do you guys keep going?
Yeah, so.
So the buildings don't look quite abandoned, but they don't look filled either. It looks like people have left this area.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's a couple doors hanging open. There's most of the windows are dark. I mean, with troops of goblins roaming the streets, you can kind of tell why.
Yeah. All right. Let's just make haste to the tower.
Yeah.
Let's just keep pressing on and just get to the tower.
Just loudly run through the.
Let's.
That's the problem. So the faster you
Yeah.
move, the louder you will be.
Yeah. Let me lead the way, and
I mean,
will.
weren't we crawling before? Weren't we just stealthily going and we still got fucking
You
cornered?
thought you were stealthing.
We
Yeah.
thought we were stealthing?
Yeah.
How did they get us then?
Because I
You
rolled
rolled
a
so low and they
4.
rolled high.
Oh, they rolled high.
Let's
Yeah.
stealthily make our way to the tower.
Do you want to scout?
I'll scout.
Okay,
So-
so how far ahead of the group do you want to stay?
Let me go about 50 yards in front of the.
Okay, about 50 yards.
Yeah.
Are you taking Bo with you, or are you leaving him with the group?
I'm gonna leave him with the group
Okay.
because I'm very stealthy.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Sorry. 20.
20. Okay. You are very stealthy. Hang on a second. So you are 150 feet away from them. They cannot see you.
Okay.
So you see Omi just disappear into the Sid disappear into the shadows, and you don't know which direction he went. I mean, you're assuming he's walking towards that big tower, but you can't see him. He's far enough in front of you and hidden enough that he's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I look around and I just see if I see any more goblins or if I see any.
Go ahead and do a perception check for me.
Yeah. 20.
20. So as you're moving up all by yourself in the dark, like super, like kind of stealthy, you hear echoes down the streets
Mm-hmm.
as you're moving through, and you hear like some streets are louder than others, and you're figuring out that there are these troops of goblins roaming this entire part of the city.
Okay.
So avoiding them might be a problem,
Okay.
unless you know exactly what you're looking for.
Okay.
So you have to kind of. What are you guys doing? You just kind of
Um,
walking
we
towards
have-
where he went.
We just crouched down and waited for him to return.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Against the wall, you know, we put some newspapers on top of us.
Yeah, go ahead and do a stealth check.
Yeah.
All of us?
All three of you. Plus Bo. You.
You rolled a natural 20.
Okay, cool.
I rolled a
Good dog.
18.
Okay.
11 for me,
Okay.
and 13 for pockets.
Okay. Group stealth-wise, it works out. You guys see an open door, and you kind of slide in
Mm-hmm.
without making too much noise, and it cuts the echo of you moving through the streets. You look around, and this place has been torn apart. Why does it feel like a window's open? I'm freezing.
Me too. That's fucking
That window's.
I know that window's open, but it feels like the back window's open too. It's not.
Okay.
Anyway, I know there's a ghost standing over my shoulder, I'm sure.
Pretty much.
You
wanna
walk
kick
in
the heater
and,
on?
Huh?
Want to kick the heater on?
I can't,
Oh, why?
because I turned it off
Uh-huh.
and doused the pilot light, because it takes up energy, and I put things on top of it that I didn't want to light on fire.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough.
That should be fine once that's close.
Yeah. So you look around the room, and it has been trashed. It looks like those goblins have been in here. There's some shit on the wall and in the corner. It's
So
just
it looks like a girl's bathroom, basically.
Wow. No offense,
there.
Mom.
We're
Mom's
trying to
not a
get
girl,
more
she's
viewers.
a lady.
um,
Get it right.
it is. Wow.
What?
It's a mess. It looks like something came in here and just destroyed everything on purpose.
You know, girls' bathroom are way more cleaner than boys' bathroom, right? Yeah, they are, aren't they?
No. Oh no.
I hear they're supposed to be. They have like scented candles and shit.
Yeah. But the scented candles have like a severed head next to it.
I have scented candles in my bathroom.
It's a severed puppy's head. It's horrible.
So you guys are hiding in one of the houses, and
Okay.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna now that
You're
I
hearing
kinda
these
figured
like
out-
groups.
Yeah.
They're very random. They're not. It's not like a guard
Yeah.
troop. It's
Yeah.
very random. It's very all over the place.
So there's
Okay.
no pattern. There's no
pattern.
noises they make or calls or grunts. There's
You
no
haven't heard
indication of-
nothing.
Nothing from
Yeah.
them. They're just
You have
silently
heard
moving.
nothing. Do you guys want to do a perception check from where you are?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
he's still out there.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, he hasn't heard anything.
He hasn't related any of this to you yet,
Yeah.
as
But
far
he
as I
hasn't
know.
heard anything.
Do you want to do a perception check?
20.
Oh. Mine was an 8.
Door.
You're indoors.
Pockets is a 25.
Okay, so you and Pockets are
20,
standing
25.
next to a window, kind of like looking out, making sure that nothing's coming at you. You kind of close the door real quiet, like, and you hear the window's broken,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear through the window, like, something that sounds similar to the troop that you were just fighting, but it sounds louder. And as you listen, you figure out that it's coming from both two directions. You can't see them, but you figure it's like a street over or something like that. And all of a sudden, you see one of the troops rushing down a side street,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear the other come close, and you hear like all of a sudden they clash, and it sounds like they're fighting each other.
Mm-hmm.
And they're arguing, and it's really loud. And then it dies off, and you hear the noises go separate directions again.
All right. So I am going
But they're
to.
making loud noises.
They are making loud noises, but
How do they hear us if they're making loud noises?
They can still hear things.
Okay. I am going to. I noticed going up. Oh, okay. Where I'm
I
at
rolled a
right now.
25 on perception.
Who did?
I did the last time.
Okay.
That's why.
I take my cowbell, and I bang the shit out of my cowbell really quickly.
Okay.
Then I sneak back to where we are.
Okay.
Without making any noise.
Without making any noise.
Roll
So-
another stealth check.
uh, 15.
So you ring your cowbell and you hear one of the groups come towards you. And are you running or are you just?
I'm
You're
stealthily
stealthing.
making my way
Okay.
back.
So as you're moving back, you see them come around the corner, and you see one of them look right at you
Okay.
and start heading towards you.
Okay. All right.
So you are literally.
Let him chase you. Chase you around the block.
Um.
Jesus Christ, these fuckers.
They come out, and you're probably right about there.
Matt.
Okay.
I mean, Sid. Come duck into the door with us and we'll bar the door.
He is about 150 feet away from you right now.
He is the captain of a sprint team.
You don't even know where he is. But you hear off in the distance another group kind of coming closer.
That's the group that he's...
Well, you
I
don't know
imagine.
yet.
Okay.
But so what do you want to do?
I am going to.
Do you have a feat or anything called hide?
Let's see. Evasion.
Okay.
I have keen senses. I have.
You don't know how-
Nothing yet? Okay.
No,
Hmm.
but what I am gonna do is. Sorry.
It's okay.
Um.
Come on, adrenaline. go.
Okay. Can I try to disguise myself?
No, you do not have time.
Okay. I am going to run back to where we are here.
Okay. There it is. Wow, it's on the radar.
But instead, I'm going to I run back and
You don't know where they are.
I don't
They
know.
ducked into a house after you left.
Okay. I am going to
And your movement speed is 20, right?
yeah.
So you can sprint or you can run at 40.
Yeah.
They move the same speed.
Okay.
So
I'm
they
gonna-
are literally moving, they're the same distance behind you. They're about 20, 30 feet behind you.
Okay. So I'm going to run back to where we were.
Mm-hmm.
And I see nobody there, and I just
Duck into the same
I
building.
would say, "Hey," I was like, "I'm here. Where is everybody?
Okay.
Hello."
All right, I duck out.
Anybody?
I motion without making a sound. I pop my head out and motion to him.
Okay.
Okay.
I look at.
Just remember, they're like 20, 30 feet behind you. They can see you.
That's true. But before I go in, I look across the way and see if this door is open,
Okay.
and see if I can duck into there.
Make a perception check. Perception check.
Yes, sir.
Too close.
23.
23. The door is not open, but there is a broken window that you could probably dive through.
I dive through the
Acrobatics check.
11.
11. You try, but the window's too high.
Damn
You
it.
you run up and you kind of parkour up it, and then you're like, ah, shit, I didn't run fast enough, and you kind of just like right
Crap.
back down. So you were right about here, and they are right about there.
All right. I run across in here.
There's
and
another
I-
alley as well, here and here.
Okay. I keep running this way.
Okay, so you run and turn the corner.
Yeah.
Do a perception check for me.
Natural 20.
Nice. You actually see a couple windows up above that are open,
Okay.
that are kind of recessed in, so they're a little bit hard to see.
Okay. I'm gonna climb up into that.
Acrobatics check for me.
Come on.
Come on, natural 20s.
19.
Yeah, you get up there, you bounce off, you get in there, roll stealth
Hell.
to see if you make any noise when you do it. You see this troop of goblins chasing
Natural
your
1.
friend. Natural 1.
So very loud.
You jump in, and you let go. Your hands slip, and you let go. You fall, and there's a big crash
Inside?
inside.
Okay. Okay.
They don't see you. They hear a crash. They don't know where it's from.
But they hear it, and
They hear
they turn the corner right as you crash, and they
Okay.
see one of the windows. With they being goblins, can't really get up there,
Yes.
so they kind of start swarming around the building.
All right. Okay.
So you see this troop of goblins across the street, like starting just trying to surround this building.
Okay.
Action on action.
Do you have insight on goblins?
Do I have what?
Does it-
Knowledge, you mean?
Yeah, like does your hate of them? Is it on checks as well as attack or anything like
Gnomes
that?
receive a +1 bonus attack on rolls against humanoid creatures of reptilian or goblinoid subtypes due to special training against. Oh,
Special training against them.
yeah.
So do a. Oh, what would that knowledge be? It's not nature because they're not natural.
See, Arcana, engineering,
Knowledge history.
local, nature, nobility, planes, religion.
Right.
What are those?
Do shit knowledge local
Okay.
and add a +2
Why
for
couldn't
your
it be history?
Okay.
because it's not historical.
And what am I
No,
trying
I
to
mean
figure
the
out?
history of goblins, where you know.
What am I trying to figure out from these guys?
It's more battle stuff than history.
Oh, okay.
Well, go ahead and roll it, and I'll tell you.
Yeah. 6.
6. In your training, you didn't really. You learned how to fight them a little
Yeah.
bit better, but you didn't learn how to distract them.
Okay.
Does anybody else want to roll anything?
For knowledge?
Yeah.
I only have his history, and that's not going to do anything, so...
No.
Well, that's the attitude I need about right now.
Do you have zeros in everything or negatives?
I have zeros in everything except for knowledge history and knowledge religion, but religion is 0, so...
Okay. So zeros in everything but history?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it? What is that local?
Yeah. Do you,
Does either of you have local?
yeah, do knowledge local.
Linguistics, perception,
Oh, Pockets rolled 6. It's a 6. It's 6.
Okay. What'd you roll?
Oh, I didn't roll mine. Mine's
It's got to be better than 6.
17.
17. So you know that goblins are easily distracted. They are also always hungry.
Huh.
Always.
Huh.
Unless they're asleep, they're hungry. So what are you doing in this building? You just made a
Okay.
whole bunch of noise.
I look around.
Perception.
I'm looking around for
exits.
yeah, like all of my pretty much like any other windows.
Roll a perception check and I'll tell you what you see. Ooh.
16 plus 23.
Okay, so there are plenty of windows.
Okay.
There are stairs to the upstairs.
Okay.
This place is totally trashed.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like they've been in here. It looks like somebody grabbed a whole bunch of shit and left in a hurry,
Okay.
and then locked the door on their way out.
Okay.
From the inside.
From the outside, but with a key.
Oh, okay.
You can see that a couple of the windows are broken, like the one that you jumped in.
Mhm.
There was also that front window that's broken.
Yeah.
And you can hear them out front.
Okay.
You look around. There's stairs upstairs to the upstairs floors. And in the back there's a door that leads to somewhere else in the house.
Okay. I'm gonna go up and
These are simple homes.
I go upstairs and I go up to the door and I open up that door
Okay, the door was downstairs,
downstairs.
but there's stairs up to the upper floors.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go up to the window, and I can look over and see them.
Right, you cannot actually, because there is an awning.
Oh yeah, that's
There's
right.
an awning over at the bottom or the top of the first floor.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to.
And you notice that there are awnings all over the street, and the awnings stick out about 7-8 feet.
Okay.
Can you jump awning to awning between buildings?
I don't know, can you?
Can we?
I sit there and I look out the window and I look down the street here.
Okay.
There's like a window here and I
Yeah,
look
yeah.
down the street.
There's a
down
window
here.
right about there.
And I use a ghost sound to create a voice that says, "Help me, help me, help me," right down here.
Okay.
To try as a way of trying to distract them.
Okay. Ooh. What's your spell DC?
Gnomes add a +1 to the DC of any saving throws. The DC for these spells is equal to 10 plus the spell's level plus the gnome's charisma modifier.
So what's your spell plus, or 10 plus charisma? Because it's a cantrip.
It's a tracker. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
it's a 0 level
So
thing.
10 plus 3.
So 13?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. They are not distracted by it at all. I rolled
Okay.
a natural 17.
Okay.
I'm rolling really good against like finding you
Okay.
guys today.
Okay.
Which is funny because the game that I'm playing tonight I'll probably roll shit all night long. One can
us?
only hope.
Why us? No.
Okay. I look down and I see a pot. I'm
Do
looking
you?
for a pot. I'm looking for a pot or something I can throw to distract them.
You mean in the house?
In the house.
In the house. Okay.
Looking around, see if there's any wood.
yeah, roll
anything that
perception
can
for me.
kind of like
Squeaky toys. Anything.
21.
21. Yeah, you find a couple of vases that have fallen over. You've also found, some sheets, some like soiled sheets, not like shit on, but dirty sheets.
Yeah.
You actually looking around
Shitty sheets
frantically, you find a small chest under the bed
Oh.
that looks to be forgotten.
Okay, I'm
What's
gonna
in the
go.
chest?
I'm gonna go to the chest and.
Do you have time to look in that chest right now?
Oh, I got plenty of time.
You hear glass breaking downstairs as well.
I pick up the vase and I throw it as far as I can down this street right here.
Okay.
I pick up the toddler and I throw it as
Just
far
throw
as I
the
can.
shitty sheets.
Yeah, they're not having it. They don't care. They're acting like it's another troop. They don't care.
Oh, I know what I can do. Oh, this is gonna be fun too. Okay, I have a shit ton of rope, so I'm at this window here.
You're actually seeing all of this happen. You can't see him because he's upstairs,
Yeah.
but you see all these dwarves swarming around. Did you guys want to do anything while he's doing all this?
I mean, is this turnover?
So they're
are we
You said they're like
It's all
always,
kind of happening at the same time.
at the same time?
they're like always hungry or something.
They're always hungry. And they're almost always easily distracted, but you heard voices down the street,
So
and
if
you
I
heard
like,
smashing pots, and they didn't move. They
so
must
if I
be
like
real
summon
hungry.
like a dire rat or something near them or whatever, and
You can try.
have it run off and maybe they'll chase it.
Yeah.
You can try.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna summon a dire rat.
Where are you summoning it?
Like near them, so they
There.
sure.
Ooh,
That's a gross rat.
Yeah,
that's a big rat.
and
I've fought those before.
I was like, this is not a dire rat, this is an Arnold dire rat.
Dire rats are about as big as Beauregard. They're huge.
Yeah. So and then
You're just gonna command it to run away.
I'm gonna command it to like run away, but like kind of like brush past them. So like
Okay.
To get there, to really
They-
get them to follow.
to like notice though.
Right.
Like, they would like kind of like
Okay.
tease them or.
So you're
taunt
running.
them.
It's running this way. Okay. So as
yeah. So it's take them away.
as it does that, as it pops into existence and it kind of sits there and kind of looks at them for a second to get their attention and runs by, they literally swarm it. They swarm the whole rat in the middle of the street. And as you're looking at this, it is one of the most disgusting things you've ever seen. They just start ripping pieces apart, blood flying everywhere, fur, all this stuff. I mean, they're just tearing it apart, shoving it in their faces.
Ugh.
Like,
In the cacophony, do we want to exit?
Awning to awning.
Awning to awning, girl. We on out of
you
here.
don't,
Alright,
do you have
do that.
the things?
Before I do that,
You do
I'm
not
gonna,
have the things. You haven't been there yet. Sorry.
No.
I'm gonna check inside this chest really quick before I do that.
You're gonna open the chest while they're doing all of this.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's a very, very large rat.
Yeah.
And there are a bunch of them. It doesn't take them very long to rip this thing apart.
It's a very small chest.
Yeah. Go ahead and do a disabled device.
So I'm good at that. 26.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're like,
Sweet.
it opens up, not trapped or anything. You find about, I don't know, 60 silver and about 10 copper in there.
So you got that?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Now I'm going to go to this window, grab my. Are there awning? I'm gonna
Yeah,
look see if there's
no.
awnings here.
They're not. They're not in the alleyways. They're only out here.
Okay, I am going to kick out this window.
Okay, you can open it.
Just open it. Just open it. Let's not get no-
You can,
I
yeah,
want it
do
to
a
be
strength
cool.
check.
I want
Do a
to do
strength check.
The windows is only curtains. Just brush by it.
Do a strength check for me.
Natural one.
Natural
Plus
one.
9. No.
Yeah, you go to kick it out, and your foot just like
Breaks.
boom,
Okay.
and you're like, oh, fucking stop it, as quietly as you can.
Okay. So now I just open the latch and push it open.
Yeah, it opens right up, no problems at all.
All right. I'm gonna jump onto this awning, bounce onto that, and end up on the roof here.
Okay.
Or in the other window.
Yeah, the roof is a
Yeah.
lot. It's like 3-story buildings.
Okay.
So you bounce, do an acrobatics check for me.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
7. This is not
7.
gonna be good.
So you start bouncing
Okay.
and you lose your footing, and you literally slip
Okay.
and do a reflex save for me.
6 plus
6, 12.
12.
Okay, you catch yourself on the side of this awning.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
And as you're up here, you notice that the top of the awning is a little bit shiny. It's not as dull as it was underneath.
Okay.
Shiny.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's got a weird sheen to it.
Okay.
But you are literally hanging off of the awning by one hand.
Okay.
You look down, and these goblins are destroying something, ripping it apart, blood flying everywhere.
Okay. I let go of the awning to just drop down to the ground.
Do an acrobatics check or take damage.
That's better.
16.
Yeah, you land pretty well.
Sweet.
It's only 10 feet up.
Then I stealthily,
Stealth?
yes.
It's a lot of checks, sorry.
That's okay.
Against theirs.
20.
Ooh, you just barely slide right back here in the dark.
Okay.
And as this happens, this rat is gone.
Aww.
And they start looking around the building again,
He left a family behind.
kind of trying to figure out if there's anything in there, trying to listen and stuff.
Okay.
And yeah, that rat didn't last very long at all. And they
Well, it
move
was
away,
really
and
to
there's
distract them.
almost no blood on the ground. Even they have been lapping it up, they've been sucking it up, and you see a little bit of fur. You see a little bit of the tail hanging out of one of their mouths. And you see like kind of an ear off to the side that they kind of forgot, but
Okay.
you're sure it's not going to last very long.
Well, I mean, it did its purpose. It was there to distract
And
them.
as you were looking out, you see Omi, or as you see Sid, like kind of slip off the awning, hold onto it, drop to the ground, and move behind the into the darkness.
Dexter.
All right.
That was intense.
Strange predicament.
That
Okay.
was crazy. Okay, so what the hell are we doing?
I want to see if there is access in the back of this to like any sort of service alley that's behind.
Yeah,
the
do a
buildings.
perception check for me.
Yeah. See if there's a
But,
back. Hold on.
bit of luck.
Bit of luck. Yes.
So
Good luck.
roll twice and take the highest.
8.
Good call.
Thank you. 10
All right.
plus perception. 18.
18. Yeah, you look around the house. There's windows. Some of them have been smashed.
Mhm.
Obviously, the inside of this place is trashed and
Okay.
it stinks.
Uh-oh.
There is a door in the back,
Mhm.
in the back of the current room that you're in, and stairs that go upstairs.
Mhm. Oh, I was hoping to. Okay. I go towards. Is there any windows in the back? No.
Oh, you're going through the door in the back?
No, I want to see if there's any windows looking out into the back.
There's not. No, there's a door.
There's a door.
So it's a room
Mm-hmm.
with a door and
Okay.
stairs.
Oh, so the back might go into another room
Right.
instead of going into. All right, so I go through the door.
You go through the door. It looks like a trashed kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a
Food anywhere?
no, there's no food.
No food. Okay.
There's a few bones hanging out, but not many.
Mm.
There's a sink with a window and like a stove / like brick oven
Mm-hmm.
with a chimney, and then there is a door in the back as well.
Is it there? I look out the window to see what's in the back.
It looks like an alleyway.
Can I look left and right in that alleyway?
So
I
you're
look
going
out-
this way. The window is here, and the alley is right here.
Mhm.
There's a door out back, the sink, the
Okay, so the alleyway is just this.
yes.
Oh. Okay, I still look out to see if there's anything left or right. Any movement? Any?
Nope, you don't
nothing.
see any movement. You hear the goblins up
And they're
on the
going
other
into that
house,
house.
but huh?
They're going into that house.
They are attempting to. Yeah, they're starting to climb each other
Mm-hmm.
and try to go through this broken window.
Okay.
Nice.
So there's a couple of them in there right now, as they're climbing on top of each other and stuff.
But the door is out here, right?
And there's another one in the back. There's another door in the back of the room.
I think we should just.
You want to check the door?
What do you guys think? I just want to. We have to get out of this building. We can't just sit here. I mean, we could just sit here, be really quiet, and take
So
a nice long nap.
I
or
peek
call-
around
We
the
could-
corner really quick.
But we could
and
check
I make eye
before we
contact with
leave
them
out.
in
We
the
could
window.
check that other
He's
door.
not in
to
the
see
window
what's
any
in it.
longer.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
check that other door to see what's in it.
Okay, so you're with them,
Mhm.
all three of you, or is Pockets keeping watch?
Pockets is keeping watch.
Okay,
Mhm.
so you
I'm
peek
going.
around the corner and you see Pockets kind of like
Looking
Okay.
around.
through the window, trying to be inconspicuous
So-
with his 2 stealth.
When I
Or
look
6
at
stealth.
when we make eye contact, I say, and then I start sneaking down this way.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
go ahead and roll another stealth check because you're moving. You open the back door and there's a small yard in the back with a fence that's been torn down
Oh, so we can exit that way.
to the alleyway, yeah.
And that alleyway is this
alleyway.
way.
Yeah, the alleyway is this one right here, so it's like right over here. There's a
Okay.
little yard here and fence is broken.
I got 14.
So this is not like a whole building where we
They're
can...
distracted. They're trying to get in this
Sweet.
building.
Okay.
They're not paying attention to you right now. They're hungry.
Okay, so we're going out.
So we could pop out here and go behind this building and just keep going parallel,
Um,
or we could
No, there's more. There's probably more.
goblins
Well,
troops on
do a perception check.
to look around the corner.
Tatiana, do a perception check, yeah.
19
Ugh.
plus 8. That's 20. What is that?
I'm rolling
27?
horribly. 8.
27.
So Tatiana leads you outside.
No, she
Oh,
doesn't.
actually.
She's like, "Is there anything out there?" And she's like, "No, there's nothing out here. Let's go."
Okay.
And she grabs your hand, and you get to the corner over here, and you hear something. You grab her
Uh-huh.
and
Flat.
butt up against the wall with bow and pockets, and another troop of goblins runs by,
That way.
making a ton of noise. Runs that way.
That way?
Yeah, doesn't
Okay.
see you. You guys are on this side.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't see you.
Sweet.
Cool.
So
Alright.
let's should we meet up and go?
Well, Pockets lets you know that
Yeah.
So we let those goblins go further
Mhm.
out, and then we go this way. We
Okay,
start
go
following
ahead and
this way.
stealth. These guys are
Sweet.
too busy trying to get into that house. So glad I bought 8 goblins.
11.
11
Yeah.
for stealth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm
Oh.
sorry. Stealth is 13.
I had a 10.
Okay.
Pockets has a 5.
Wow, you guys are horrible today.
I'm doing just fine.
With a
You almost
14
got
for a row.
eaten.
I'm still up.
You rolled a
Yeah.
natural 1. You know what? Honestly, the goblins in front of you aren't paying attention. They're going that way. They're doing stuff. They
Ignore.
ignored.
Okay.
So you're moving through the city.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, here, are we cutting down here to meet back up with
Sure.
Yeah.
Sid?
Cool.
Okay. So it's going to be a skill check challenge.
Okay.
Skill check challenge.
Yes. Who's leading the way?
I'll lead the way.
Okay.
He rolled high. He rolled high.
I also rolled a
Luck.
1 earlier.
Bit of luck.
Good luck. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and everybody do a stealth check, and then you do a perception check since you're leading the way.
Stealth and perception?
Yes.
What can't you do? I have 25.
So, the bit of luck is for the perception check? Or the stuff?
It's for the
I
first
got
check he
nine.
does.
I got 19 on stealth.
Okay. Well, he gets to choose to use it, right? When he wants to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, which one are you?
I mean,
So you
got
19 on the
which one
stealth.
is it?
I got 19 on stealth.
What'd you
except
get?
For perception.
Oh, myself?
Yeah.
9.
Okay.
Is the bit of luck the only I can't give him a bit of luck.
No.
He's the only
For pockets.
What do you got? Yeah, but group stealth
Yeah.
was overall good.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your perception?
21.
21. So you notice that you're kind of trailing behind one of these groups of goblins. They haven't noticed you yet.
Okay. All right.
You're probably about
200.
50 feet away from them in the shadows.
Okay.
And you notice, you can see them like kind of running around, like going into buildings, spilling back out.
Mhm.
You know, making a big old mess, going into buildings, spilling back out. They're looking for something, you can tell.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
and you have luck, don't you?
I
As a
don't know where to find
halfling?
that. Where would I even find that?
Feats.
Feats.
It's a racial feat.
What am I looking for, honey?
Slowly. It's like,
Let me double check.
ah.
Let's see if I can find halflings.
I mean, I can use that 6 more copies, so.
Perfect.
I have halfling
That's
luck.
Yeah, what is
Keen
it?
senses, halfling. It's not. I haven't chosen it as a feat. It's just a list of. Oh, it says granted feats.
Yeah.
That means I
Halfling
have
luck.
it. Yeah.
Oh, you get a +1 on all. It's already factored
It's
in.
already
Never mind.
factored in.
Okay,
Yeah.
just
So I've
making
already
sure.
got it all.
Cool.
I was just making sure. Okay. So, you need to do that again.
Hmm.
Everybody needs. So you made it through. You're
Okay.
following this group.
Yeah.
You're kind of staying out of sight.
Okay.
Sid is kind of keeping you back enough so that you're not noticed. Go ahead and do it one more time. Everybody roll stealth.
Oh, God.
It's your lot in life as a cleric.
27.
27.
Okay.
Oh, God. Yeah, I'll tell you in a second.
So a 3 and
So I have a 1.
A natural one?
No.
Okay.
I rolled a 3 and it's -2.
Okay.
So I have a 1. And Pockets has a 4.
Roll for bow for me.
Row for bow.
Row for
Oh.
bow.
natural 20.
Nice. Okay. So as you're moving through, Tatiana's just making so much fucking noise. She actually do a perception actually. Do a perception for me.
26.
26. Okay, you stop her just in time to get close enough for these goblins to hear. Bo moves in front of her and kind of muffles her falling on her knees.
Oh, perfect.
Like he moves in front of you as you trip on something, and you kind of like he whimpers a little bit because you're heavy, but he gets in front of you and you
Take
avoid slamming your armored everything on the ground.
Good teamwork. You're opening your
And you
skills
are
back
literally
there.
in sight of the tower.
Oh, good.
You are near a spot where it opens up, and there is a hill, a small hill, and at the top of this hill is a very large tower.
Is there anything around that tower?
There is not. Well, as you come upon the tower, you notice it's not made of stone. Your reflection would have once shone brightly in the face, but the first 20 feet or so are splattered with what you can only imagine as goblin feces and mud. The single entrance to the tower has been broken and desecrated as well, the doors slanting ajar and discarded. From inside you hear scrambling and screeching.
Inside.
From inside. You're looking kind of off. It's here, you're kind of over here, the door's over here. It's pretty big tower. It's pretty big. And from the door you can hear the echo of screeching and scrambling around, like feet moving around on stone.
On stone. So it has to be, but it's a lot of scrambling.
It is, yes.
So they're in there. Do we want, is there a way that, group mind, is there a way that we can make a
You guys aren't together.
noise or food that we can lure whatever is scrambling around in there out that already ajar door and into a different area so we can go in?
Ooh, that's a good call.
From what you gathered from the last time you had an encounter with these guys and that rat,
Mm-hmm.
these guys are really hungry.
Can we do a rat that moves faster than that
Yeah,
one did?
Well, I mean, that one ran
I-
right into them on purpose.
I can't summon another
You can't?
rat right now.
How
Oh,
about how about throwing out some rations into something or
I
hanging
look
rations
around.
on a rope?
I'm looking around to see
Ooh.
if I can see any type of animal. A bird, squirrel,
Sid,
snake.
we have rations. We can put the rations around a rope and hang that, like you know when you go out to when you camping, you put your food up in a tree.
Yeah.
So the bear has to chase after it.
Oh, that's a great idea.
So why don't we do that?
Yeah,
Okay.
because you see no animals whatsoever.
Do you see any
You-
trees around? Do you see any tall poles?
You look around and you realize that they're not looking for you. They're looking for food.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
There are so many goblins all in one place
Yeah.
that the food cannot sustain them, and
They're hungry.
they're looking everywhere for it.
Starving goblins, basically. Zombie goblins.
They're not zombies.
So I think we should do that. I think we should take the rope.
Yeah,
and
where are we gonna hang it from?
we have all this awning around us. Why don't we just hang it from one of the awnings? Awnings come out like this, hang it on the corner.
Okay, but we're
And
up on the hill now, right?
No,
You're
we're- the
like
hill's in
kind of
front
at the
of us.
bottom of the hill.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that.
I mean,
then.
you've been slowly. It's a slow incline from where
Yeah.
you are,
Yeah.
and you can see from the way that things are built, everything's on this giant hill. This is just the top of the hill, where they made a clearing for the tower.
Okay.
But all the buildings are like, they kind of go like this as you walk up the streets.
Yeah.
They're not super steep, but you have been going uphill for a long time.
I have a great idea.
And
So
you set traps too.
yeah,
You can just do a line.
That's-
with the cowbell on it.
for sure. So yeah, so I get all our rations, and I go up the hill, and I get near the door stealthily.
Okay, roll stealth check for me.
Oh, do you want to finish the whole thought before we go forward?
Yeah.
What is your plan?
Okay,
Yeah,
my
that's
plan
fine,
is to. Okay, this is what I'm thinking about doing.
Okay.
Getting all of our rations together in a bundle. We can wrap it with twine. I go up near the door
Mm-hmm.
and put it down stealthily. Tie a rope to that. Go all the way back to where we are. Bring it around like a pole or something.
Street light pole, whatever.
Yeah. Then someone yell something like "Come and get it" or whatever.
Dinner!
Yeah. Then when they come out, they can see it, and then as we're pulling the rope this way, going that way,
Yes, I
it's
see.
going there, so they're coming down and we're going up. Does that make sense?
So you're basically like putting things in front of the door.
Yeah.
You're gonna wrap it around this pole, and then you're gonna pull it and move
Yes.
while it gets
While
pulled
it
and they're
goes down
following.
and brings the guys down
How much-
as we go.
how much
very
twine do you have?
smooth-
I have like full on hemp rope,
Right.
and
But
I
how
have
much? It's usually what, like 50 or 60 feet.
Oh, there we go.
30 feet.
I have 30 feet.
Yeah, that's not enough.
It's not enough.
All right. Do you guys have a plan?
I think that we should take that rope that's
Uh.
one of those awnings. Obviously, the awning is coming from above the first floor, so it's
Yeah.
between the first and second floor, I
Right.
imagine.
Yeah.
So that's got to be at least 15, 20 feet. And these are goblins, right?
It's about
Yeah.
10, 15 feet
10,
high.
15. I think we take that rope and put it on one of the corners of that thing and
Yeah.
hang that bag
Okay.
with a bell on it.
Okay.
Well, I mean, put the rope over and put
Yeah.
the bell on the bag and hang the food at the bottom, and then hoist the rope up and get behind something, or get
Agreed.
behind something,
Activate the
or
bell.
actually just tie it, and then someone's going to hit that bell with a bow
Okay.
Okay.
from a
That sounds
distance, so we can have the space to move, haul ass while they're swarming that rope.
awesome. I
Okay.
also have.
So we
Just
don't
so you
have
know,
to
it's,
shake
it's a
anything.
very hard shot, but you can try it.
We will all try it.
I also have 50 feet of twine, so we could tie a little twine to the bell and then go 50 feet away and go bing, 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 and then as they come, we can.
You do that too.
It's up to you.
Let's do that.
You want to do that?
I think their percentages are a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Plus, we're rolling like cacas.
Yeah, we're rolling Lacac. Yeah, so any acrobatic feats we have, all that shit.
Goblin
So
cacas.
we make our setup.
Okay.
Setup
Yeah.
ready?
Set up
Okay.
ready. Okay, so we're 50 feet away from this thing, and
And the
I just start pulling the bell.
yep, ding 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 ding.
Okay,
ding,
so
ding,
you're
ding,
doing
ding.
it.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and roll stealth for you guys. Yeah, I know. It's rough.
Use the other
I'm
hand
putting
to
a
roll.
bit of luck for myself.
Good luck on top of yeah.
Natural one.
Oh God.
Okay. See, I have a 26.
So that's a 13 for me.
No, it's a 7.
Good.
Oh,
Look for
okay.
those dots.
Oh, because I could see the 1 is right next to the 7, and
Yeah.
I was like, wait, that's a 1?
That's
a
why I
It's
was
a
7.
lot easier
That was-
to see, by the way, if you want to use these.
I'm feeling this one.
Okay.
That's why I was so happy when I rolled a 7 because I thought it was going to be a 1.
Right.
But I was like, no, it's a 7.
All right.
So it was 13 for me
Okay.
I got 16.
and 8 for pockets.
And what'd you get?
16 plus 10, 26.
26. That's okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So with Bo.
I am literally in a burqa
Now it's
sitting
natural
next
one.
to.
So you ring the bell,
Yeah.
and you hear Bo start to whimper a little bit. And you also hear the clamoring and the and all the noise coming from the tower.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a bell and it's an open area, so it echoes pretty well.
Yeah.
You hear them come out. You also hear from behind you
What?
another group coming
Oh, right.
towards you. As this happens, as you start to hear it, you see the horde or the troop come out of the tower, see the bell, and go directly for it.
Awesome.
Hopefully the commotion makes them merge.
Well,
Yeah, really.
you can hear one behind you in an alleyway down the street.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
So they're going full force towards that, right?
Yeah.
Right. It's about 30 feet away from them.
And
Okay.
the tower door is how far from us?
It's about 30 feet.
All right.
Well,
Oh.
you're 50 feet around or away from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're still we're
So
not.
you're about a quarter of the way. So
And
the
they don't
entrance
see
is here,
right.
the food's here, you're here, and the tower is like right here. So
Right.
you're on this
So
side.
those-
Yeah.
So as that horde is coming out, we can move as well.
You can attempt to, yes.
Let's do that.
Let's do that.
And make our way towards the tower door.
Okay.
Stealthily.
Right. You just rolled stealth, and it was really bad for Bo.
Should we
Let's
just
just
kill?
abandon
Let's
fucking
kill
stealth
them?
and just kill them. How
No,
are we
just-
gonna kill all of them?
No, kill Bo.
Kill Bo?
I'm just kidding.
What?
Kidding.
It's like that's fucked up.
Actually, Bo attempts to bark,
Ah!
and you grab his mouth
I'm at 26.
quickly. Yeah.
Sweet.
And I put my fucking little hands around the fucking thing.
And you run towards the tower.
And kiss it. Yeah. Stealthily run towards the tower.
Okay. So yeah, you move as quickly and quietly as you can towards the tower, and
Soft
you get up
grass.
to it, and it smells awful. You can't tell whether it's mud or shit everywhere.
It is. Yes, both.
Yeah, it's both, and you're kind of starting to slosh through it at the base of the tower.
We're still
For
going
really
through.
hungry goblins, there sure is a lot of shit.
Yeah, they've been eating constantly.
And there's no,
Gotcha.
yeah, goblins don't have indoor plumbing.
I hate them so much. I hate them.
They're filthy creatures. Who is the last in line?
Me.
Are you? You're bringing up the rear this time instead of the front?
I'll be the front.
Okay.
You
I'll
want to be the
rear.
back?
Okay.
And then
The two stealth. The
Do
two
a
highest.
protection or
Yeah.
perception check for me.
Oh, I thought I already did that.
I'll do another one.
Ooh. 18
Sweet.
plus
Yeah.
perception is really
So
good.
as you leave the alley, you see another troop of goblins
Mhm.
kind of swarm like one block behind where you were,
Mhm.
and then move along
Oh, so they didn't even see
towards
us.
the bell.
Oh, okay, good.
Right on.
Nice.
And now the original like troop is on that food and trying to get to it.
All right.
It's not going to take them very long to get it.
But let's hit it. Let's get in
All
there.
right. So we're getting inside the.
Okay, so you go inside.
Yeah. Close the door
Um,
behind us.
I wouldn't touch anything.
You can't close the door. It's
Okay.
it's ajar and broken.
I'm broken.
Okay.
But we're in.
Okay.
And perception to see what we see, or
Yeah. So entering the tower,
yeah.
the smell more than anything hits you. Everybody do a fortitude save for me.
Oh God. Where do I?
What is this?
Or
Is this smell
saving
gonna make
throws?
us pass out or something? Wait, what do we do?
A fortitude save. So roll a d20 and add your fortitude modifier.
7.
19.
7 for me, 12 for pockets.
12 for pockets and bow.
Crap, sorry. 5. 6.
So you, Tatiana, or was it, what was, yours was what, 8?
7.
7? Tatiana and Bo start throwing up.
Okay.
The smell is just so overwhelming. It smells so bad. And you're looking around and you're seeing bundles of rags. You're seeing shit everywhere. You're actually seeing like rotting carcasses and things. It's just, it is immense. The smell is immensely powerful, and it's just
Is there
take
any
you
way
over-
we can get above this smell by going upstairs or downstairs?
There is a large stairway that winds around,
Mhm.
and you do not hear too much coming from above. It looks like all those goblins were upstairs and then came down. But you literally cannot move for like 30 seconds because you're just heaving and you just cannot. Your eyes are watering and you cannot do anything. What do you want to do?
I want to.
Scout ahead?
Yeah, I want to go upstairs.
You are making noise, by the way, as well.
Yeah, but that's fine. If we can pull ourselves together, let's get up those fucking stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, you move very slowly
Mhm.
because you just cannot breathe. It's really hard to see. But after a few rounds, you kind of start to get used to it, unfortunately, and you make it up the stairs.
Okay.
About halfway up, you reach a ceiling that, through a portal, becomes a large platform. On this platform, you see a multitude of cages, each with at least 3 baby goblins in each. The babies, seeing you, begin gnashing their teeth and crying for food. It seems that they think you're the menu tonight. Shut up, you slags! No foodsies if you not be quiet. Grimma need to deal with preggies. You see a stooped goblin woman with feathery gray hair walk away from the cages, not seeming to notice you. To the right of the cages, under another stairway leading up, are a dozen female goblins laying on sweat-covered piles of fabric. Though you know they're goblins, they're deformed and swollen. Each moans and looks right through you in a haze of pain and discomfort. As you watch, one cries out and another baby goblin pops out of her and lands with a splat on the cold floor. The baby begins crying, but the mother, being so weak, is not strong enough to reach for her baby. You hear another loud moan from the female goblin and watch in horror as her belly begins to rise and swell again. Grimma hobbles over to the newborn and picks it up by its feet. It lashes out with its teeth, and Grimma shakes it violently. You no bite, Grimma. She get you feeding soon. To cage you go. She tosses the baby into an open cage and returns to the moaning female. She rubs the belly with some oil and pulls out of her pocket. You do good. Gookie be proud. She turns in your direction and you notice her eyes are pure white.
She's blind.
With cataracts. Her ears perk up and she starts walking towards you. You're not allowed to be here. You leave now. She runs towards you, swinging a newly birthed goblin baby.
Okay.
I stick out my foot and try to trip that lady down the stairs.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Do a CMB roll.
Sorry, so when you were describing what we were seeing, you said something about a portal?
There's a stairway. So you get to the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
And there's a
Entrance.
hatch. Yeah.
Yeah. When he says portal, he just means entrance.
Yeah, like a hatch. Like you walk up and there's like an
It's almost like going into an
attic.
An attic.
And we see, this is in the attic.
What
All
we're
the way
seeing is
further
It's
down.
it's another floor of the thing, but
And
to
we
get
can-
through there, you have to go through the attic.
Got it.
The,
Okay.
the
That's-
door.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, my CMB is 0, but I'm gonna roll like I think I can 10.
10.
She is blind with cataracts and moving with a screaming baby.
Yeah.
And I don't know. She has a trick me. I don't know.
And as she does, as you get close and she's like swinging this baby at you, you put out your foot and she, not even seeing it, like
Right.
steps by and hits you with the baby
She hit me with a baby.
for 1 point of damage. Yeah, 1 point of bludgeoning.
Jesus.
All right.
Angry lady.
I see this, and I just, instead of sticking on my foot, I push her down the stairs.
Okay, do a CMB.
Okay.
I hope your CMB is better than mine.
Which one's CMB again?
Under combat, near the bottom.
Okay. But I got it though. I'm gonna roll really well.
You don't have to roll super well.
16.
16, yeah. You sidestep her and you boom, down the stairs. She rolls down and she takes.
All the damage.
Does she land like Meryl Streep in Death Becomes Her, where her like, neck goes?
I'm trying to find. There it is. She takes 3 points of damage. She kind of gets up. The baby's dead. Like
Yeah,
the baby's
they'll
just
make
like broken head splat on the floor.
Ugh.
And she kind of like
Your mom
feels
is listening.
around and looks. And my mom has heard this all before.
Oh, okay.
Um.
You guys had the dead baby conversation already? That's mature.
And she looks at she kind of like, she's not really looking, but she's like kind of moving her head and moving her hands and feeling the stairs. She's like, "It's not okay to go upstairs. You come back." And she starts running up the stairs again.
Oh,
It
great.
looks like she's been here for a little while, so she knows where she's going.
Okay.
We can't close the stair door or anything, can we?
I don't know, can you?
Yes, we can.
Can I take out an arrow and shoot her?
No, let's close
Yeah,
the
you
door.
can shoot her.
I'm gonna shoot her in the face.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Wait, who's got the blunt thing?
The what?
Who's got the blunt?
I have the
arrow?
crossbow.
Yeah, but you have the
Crossbow.
blunt. What is it when you're really close? And you can, what's it called?
Point blank shot?
Point blank shot. Yeah.
No, none of you do.
I don't. How close is she?
She's about 15 feet away, so you take a disadvantage. You take a penalty for it.
How much of a penalty?
It's a negative
I think it's a
-4.
Let's just close the door.
Close the door.
Yeah, just
But what
close
if
the
she
door.
makes a shit ton of noise and gets all the other goblins
What are
coming
you
can
doing?
eat
What are
her.
you two doing?
They got a dead baby.
You just standing there
They
looking
upstairs.
around?
I was gonna head towards
That door.
the other door.
The stairway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
stairwell.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out. Oh, sorry.
What's Pockets doing?
Um,
I know.
Pockets is closing the door.
Okay.
Wait.
Have him roll a strength check.
I'm gonna help Pockets.
Okay, with advantage. As Sid is pulling out his crossbow.
I'm pulling out my sickle
18.
instead.
18. You guys, with each other's help, seem to get the portal closed, and it slams shut with a boom. It's pretty heavy wood. Do a perception check for me.
Mega pockets.
Yeah, you're not even there.
We're looking for a lock or something. Push in front of that door. Sorry, baby. Sorry, I surpassed. I was
okay.
like,
And you see, like,
we are not gonna try and aim
whooshes
and roll
right in
like.
front of your face. You're like, oh shit, and you step back real
Okay.
quick.
Right.
11.
11. Yeah, it's not hard to see. There is a large lock on this.
You lock
It
that
looks
shit.
like a latch that you lock.
Mm.
It's like, and there is also
A wood thing.
no. So it's a their arms like so. Here's the wood, and there's metal pieces that go like this that look like a piece of wood could be slid underneath. This place was built a long time ago.
It's
It
all.
can be defended.
All right, so let's put a piece of wood in that thing. And
So look around for a piece of wood.
found it. 11 plus 8, 18.
Yeah, you found
19,
one.
Sorry,
You found one. It's not the best piece of wood, but it looks like it's going to hold for a little while.
that's good craftsmanship.
So you slide it in
slide
there?
it in there.
Okay. And as you do that, you hear a thump, 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 and you hear a screaming from the other side, but it doesn't look like she's doing any damage at all.
Word. Upstairs, y'all.
All right,
Up
so
steps.
as you're in this room, you hear all these baby goblins like crying out and gnashing at these at the cages, and you hear the goblin women on the right side, like underneath the stairwell, start moaning again, and you see another one kind of start crying, and they literally are incapacitated. Their bellies are so big, and as she does, she ejects another baby goblin, and it starts like it looks around. And not seeing anything else but its mother, literally turns around and starts chewing on her.
Well, we got that taken care of. Up the stairs. y'all.
Up the steps.
All right, let's go up the steps.
All right.
Do we
It
have time?
is 2:40. We're not going to have time for this.
All right.
Yeah. So
Can we
we're going to call it now.
Call it now.
Good job,
There's,
guys.
there's nothing. There's no small little chambers above or anything.
You don't know yet, but it'll take too long.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Oh, word.
Good job, guys. You prevented me from killing the goblin nanny.
See you
Oh,
next
don't worry, she's gonna get
time.
eaten by the horde. The horde's gonna find a dead baby. That's the appetizer, and